Welcome back to SCRV Zone, where reality glitches and stories fracture. What if I told you that right now, as you watch this, there are infinite versions of you living this exact moment differently? What if every choice creates a new reality, and somewhere, somewhen, you're trapped living the same day forever? This is Zone Archive number 002, Infinite Loop. A tale of one man's discovery that time isn't a river, it's a prison. If you're new to SCRV Zone, subscribe and enter the void. For those already trapped in our reality, let's begin. Marcus Chen wakes up every morning at 7:23 a.m. The alarm never works. It's always the sound of construction outside that pulls him from sleep. Coffee maker broken, same burnt toast, same news report about the missing satellite data. Marcus is a software engineer at Nexus Corp, and today, like every day, he's debugging the same corrupted file. March 15th, 2089. He's lived this day 247 times. But Marcus doesn't know that yet. The routine is perfect. Every conversation, every keystroke, every glitch in the system happens exactly the same way. Marcus thinks he's experiencing déjà vu. At 3:47 p.m., his colleague Sarah always spills coffee on her keyboard. At 5:12 p.m., the elevator gets stuck between floors 7 and 8. At 8:33 p.m., Marcus falls asleep watching the same news cycle. But tonight, something changes. A single line of code appears on his monitor that was never there before. Iteration 248, variance detected. Have you ever felt like you're living the same day over and over? Let me know in the comments what your most repetitive day looks like. March 15th, 2089. Marcus wakes up at 7:23 a.m., but this time he remembers the code. He rushes to his computer. The line is gone. At Nexus Corp, Marcus pays closer attention. Sarah spills coffee at 3:47, but today it's on the floor, not her keyboard. The elevator gets stuck at 5:12, but between floors 6 and 7. Small changes, tiny variations in an otherwise perfect loop. Marcus starts taking notes, tracking every difference. Day 249. The construction noise comes from the east instead of the west. Day 250. The news report mentions different satellite coordinates. Day 251. Sarah doesn't spill coffee at all. Marcus realizes he's not experiencing déjà vu. He's living parallel versions of the same day. Each iteration, he's in a slightly different universe where minor details shift. The question that haunts him: if every day is March 15th, 2089, but in different realities, which one is real? And more importantly, which Marcus is he? Before we continue Marcus's journey through infinite realities, if you're enjoying this descent into the void, hit that subscribe button. And if you think you know where this story is heading, drop your theories in the comments below. Trust me, you don't know what's coming next. Day 267. Marcus has filled 17 notebooks with variations. In Universe A, his coffee mug is blue. In Universe B, it's red. In Universe C, he doesn't own a coffee mug at all. He starts leaving himself messages, hidden notes in places only he would look. Some days he finds them, other days they were never written. The pattern becomes clear. He's not jumping between realities randomly. Something is pulling him through parallel versions of March 15th, 2089, searching for something. Day 284. Marcus finds a message he didn't write, in his own handwriting. The satellite data is the key. Find the original transmission before iteration 1. He breaks into Nexus Corp's quantum servers. The missing satellite data isn't missing. It's encrypted across multiple dimensional frequencies. Someone scattered it across parallel universes to hide it. Day 291. Marcus discovers the truth. The satellite detected something in deep space, an approaching vessel. The data was hidden to prevent panic, but the dimensional scattering created the loop. Day 298. Marcus pieces together fragments of the satellite data from dozens of different realities. The approaching vessel isn't alien, it's human. A generation ship returning from a failed colony mission. But the ship carries something else. A quantum virus that infects reality itself, creating dimensional fractures wherever it travels. The loop isn't a prison, It's a quarantine. Someone is trapping March 15th in infinite variations to prevent the virus from spreading to March 16th. Day 305. Marcus finds the source of the loop, himself. In the original timeline, he was the lead programmer who created the dimensional barrier. But the process trapped his consciousness across all realities. Every Marcus in every iteration is a fragment of the same mind, experiencing the same day differently, maintaining the quarantine by living it endlessly. Day 312. The returning ship is only hours away from Earth in real time. If the loop breaks, the quantum virus will spread across all dimensions, fracturing reality permanently. Pause for a moment. Marcus is about to face an impossible choice. What would you do? Save yourself and doom reality, or sacrifice yourself for humanity? Let me know your choice in the comments. And if this story is bending your mind like it's bending mine, smash that like button. It helps more people discover SCRV Zone. Day 327. Marcus realizes he has two choices: maintain the loop forever, saving reality but trapping himself eternally, or break the loop and face whatever comes next. He starts gathering his other selves. Using quantum entanglement, he reaches across iterations, connecting with other Marcus variants. Some remember, some don't. All face the same choice. Day 334. The collective Marcus consciousness votes. 247 versions choose to maintain the loop. 87 versions want to break it. One version abstains, the original Marcus, who started it all. The original Marcus speaks across dimensions. I've lived this day 600,000 times across all realities. I'm tired, but I won't condemn humanity for my exhaustion. Day 341. The generation ship enters Earth's orbit. The quantum virus begins to leak. Reality starts to fracture. In some iterations, buildings flicker between architectural styles. In others, people age backwards. Marcus makes his choice. Not as a collective, but as an individual. He chooses to evolve the loop instead of breaking it. March the 16th, 2089. Marcus wakes up at 7:24 a.m. 1 minute later than usual. The loop has moved forward, but slowly, buying time. Instead of living the same day infinitely, he'll live each day for 1,000 iterations before moving to the next. A controlled progression through time. The quantum virus is contained, spreading one day per millennium instead of instantly. Humanity has time to adapt, to evolve, to find a cure. Marcus will live each day 1,000 times, experiencing every possible variation until he's ready to move forward. Day 1000 of March 16th. Marcus smiles for the first time in eons. Tomorrow, he'll wake up on March 17th, then live that day 1,000 times too. The infinite loop has become an infinite spiral. Progress at the speed of patience. In a fractured multiverse, sometimes the only way forward is to master the art of standing still. Marcus Chen saved reality not by breaking the cycle, but by learning to bend it. In the space between dimensions, he found something more valuable than escape: purpose. The loop continues, but now it has direction. And in the quantum space between realities, Marcus Chen has become something new, the guardian of time itself. Sometimes the greatest heroism isn't breaking free from prison. It's choosing to remain the jailer. You are now exiting Zone Archive 002, Infinite Loop. What did you think of Marcus's sacrifice? Would you have made the same choice? Let me know in the comments below. If this story left you questioning the nature of reality, you're in the right place. Subscribe to SCRV Zone for more tales from tomorrow's shadows. Hit the bell notification so you never miss a Zone archive. We upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Check out Zone Archive 001, Spare Parts. If you haven't already, it's linked in the description and on screen now. This is SCRV Zone, where reality glitches and stories fracture. Thank you for entering the void. Until next time, stay curious about the spaces between seconds.